Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash, double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the hopeful elect. This is your brother Imad Bayan coming to you with another video through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. And you're seeing on your screen here, which part opposite, this lady saying, do we need men? So you know what I'm getting into here. So without further ado, let's play the video as usual and bring out some scriptures.
Men. Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women? Most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless. I mean, love it. And by the way, I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men, because I think I would die without gay men. Nobody can.
And you realize what she say here? Nobody could gossip.
Gossip.
I have handy manny.
Hey, let's play it back to the top from the top again.
Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no. But when men were asked a similar question, do we need women? Most of them said yes.
And the women will say no, you know, because of their pride today. Alright? Their pride. Women out here at this time is prideful. You know, they're proud. You know, they believe that they could do everything on their own. They don't need any men, you know. Now we won't get into all the bridge, you know, where they talk about, you know, who build the roads, who build the buildings and all these things. Yes, we know it's men. Alright? And these women, you know, they are basically over their own head. You know, their head is stuck far up each other's ass. Alright? Because there's only shit that's be coming out their mouth. Alright, so let's get a scripture real quick. Alright, this is the book of Proverbs 16 and 18. It says, pride, alright, pride, which these women are, goeth before destruction, and a haughty spirit before a fall. Alright, and this is what is going to happen to these women out here. Alright, these women who are at ease, who love this way of life. Alright, this Western way, this Western society way. Alright, as the scripture also say, woe unto you women who are at ease. Alright, we will get that soon. Verse 19, it says, better it is to be an humble spirit with the lowly than to divide the spoil with the proud. Alright, so it's better to be humble. You know, it's better to be in that lowly spirit, that lowly way. Alright, because the lower you are, you know, you don't have far to fall if something had to happen. But the more proud he is, the more pride you have on you, you know, the higher he is, the further the drop is when something do go down south. Alright, and most of these women are like that. Alright, let's get that next scripture. You go back to the you come back to the video just now. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 32, and verse 9. It says in the King James Version, rise up, ye women that are at ease, hear my voice, ye careless daughters, give ear unto my speech. Alright? And the Lord, you know, he is stretching out his arms, you know, to the nation of Israel today. Alright? The so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. But what we're getting into here is with these rebellious women, you know, and the ones that are more proud than the others is actually the so-called black woman. All right, no one is more proud than this particular woman. All right, because these are the ones that, you know, that they don't even have their own hair on their head, because the Lord cast that curse upon them, where, you know, they are bald. Most of them are bald. Most of them don't have much hair on their head. All right, they always have to wear weave, lace front, and wigs and all these things. You know, this is how a woman is. And yet still they figure that they are doing something good. Yet still they figure that they look well. You know, when we look at them, once you're in this truth and you look at our people today, you will see how sick they look. All right, spiritually they look sick. All right, they feel that they know many things, but they know nothing. All right, they knows nothing. And that's why the Lord is also going to destroy this place, especially you women who are prideful. Let's jump down to verse 11. It says, "Tremble, ye women that are at ease. Be troubled, ye careless ones. Strip you and make you bare, and gird sackcloth upon your loins." All right. Let's read the NLT version. It says, "Tremble, ye women of ease. Throw off your complacence, strip off your pretty clothes, and put on burlap to show your grief." All right. And this time that coming up here very soon, which is Jacob's trouble. You see now America is starting to break down. It's starting to crumble. The rest of the world is starting to crumble, and people are getting, you know, tension basically is rising, and a lot of folly is taking place on the earth more and more. And more these things happen, you're going to see more stress on these women, you know. So all the man, they say that they don't need a man.
So why?
All right, all the man, they say they don't need all the mouth that they have, and they're saying they don't need a man. It just shows that they are in for a very rude awakening, you know, because the things that is going to come here very soon is things that no man will be able to save you from. And men are already starting to gravitate more to the Lord, you know. It have those that will hold on strong, and it have those that will fall off short. And it have these men out here, you know, they more sticking to themselves than to be around these women. Now let's get back into the video.
A similar question, do we need women? Most of them said yes. So why do you think that is?
Because men are useless. I mean,
Now she's saying men is useless. All right. Now what I want to bring up is that, you know, a lot of people, they will come out and say, well, who built the roads, who built the buildings and all these different things, the cars and whatnot. But I wanna point out this to you all. When it is, you say men are useless. All right. Now you call upon when something bad happened to you. All right, or you lose someone in your family, you know, you happen to be, you're back against the wall somehow, and you realize you're in a sticky situation where it have no one to attend to you. What it is you just do? You as a woman, what do you do? Some of them might say, oh, they will pray. But the one or they praying to, is he not also a man? When he was walking the earth, Yahweh Shai is his name, not Jesus Christ, because all they will call upon Jesus. Alright? That's also a male. Alright? As you understand what I'm talking about here. Alright, but the true name of the Lord, his only begotten Son, is Yahweh Shai. Alright? That is his name. So when you're calling upon the Lord's name, alright, and you're praying and you're asking the Lord to come and save you out of this and whatnot, isn't he also a male? So when you're saying men is useless, you're also describing the Lord also. Because the tabernacles of the Lord is with men. When Yahweh Shai was walking the earth in these fleshy bodies, alright, and he was preaching this word unto Israel, and he was with his disciples. All of them are men. Alright? And men also carry two different seeds in them. They carry the female and they carry also the male. Alright? The woman, they don't carry anything like that. So you all need the men around. The scripture also say, be fruitful and multiply. Alright? That's all your homework, or you could go and look up that. The scriptures say, be fruitful and multiply. Let's go back a little bit.
Do you think that is?
Because men are useless. I mean, love it. And by the way, I want to differentiate between straight men and gay men, because I think I would die without gay men. Nobody can gossip.
I have handy.
You see that? She would die without a gay man. Alright, because nobody could gossip like them. You know why? Because those men, you know, those men who are like women, alright? Yes, they like to gossip and whatnot, but the scriptures also goes into that gossiping, you know, where we're not supposed to be doing those things. The scriptures also goes into, a matter of fact, let me get it, you know, those who call good evil and evil good. Because this is how our people like it. You know, they like wickedness. Alright? This is how our people is. So-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native American Indians. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, and verse 20. It says, woe to them, alright? Woe unto them. Woe unto them. And woe means what? Destruction, right? Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil. Alright, so like in for she saying something like she will die without a gay man around, you know, that is just showing that she loves this, she loved that folly, she loved this way, she loved the ways of this world. Alright, and you're gonna get those things from these women, because these women are not mentally strong. They are not godly women. You know, they are not righteous women. Because the scripture also go into where I think is King Solomon or King David, you know, let's bear with my Babakasha, you know, when he walked, he checked to see, you know, if he find any righteous woman, and he didn't find any. And out of 1,000 men, he found one good man. So that is showing you that it have hope for men. All right, and you don't see anything for women, because the scriptures, when you go into the scriptures also warn you multiple times about women, to stay away from them, stay away from the loudmouth one, the wicked ones. All right, you don't find and see righteous women around. All right, and I'm not speaking to you aquats out there that that is in this faith today and following with the right mindset and whatnot. I'm not speaking about all here. I'm speaking about these other wicked ones out here. All right. So it says here, Isaiah 5:20, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. All right. All right. So this is exactly how these women is.
Manny at home. No. He fixes everything when things go bump in the night. He's Manny at home. No. He fixes everything when things go bump in the night. He's the one that goes downstairs when there's a bug to be exterminated. He does the extermination.
Nope.
When there is something to be fixed, he fixes it. He throws out the.
Now that's the only one who is speaking a little more sense out of all of them, but this one shaking her head like she don't like that. All right, but anyway,
Trash and he throws out the recyclables. I enjoy all the man stuff.
A second. She's really talking about a servant. Let's face it. No, it's a handyman she's talking about.
It's a handyman. Oh, it's a handyman with benefits.
We do not have. Well, but the things that you're describing, you could pay somebody to do that.
My husband talks about his feelings with his friends.
Maybe he's gay. Next.
all right, wicked women. They all over. Hey, these women are something else. They're prideful. They wicked. All right. This is just how most of these women is. This is the book Ecclesiasticus, because I saw a video also that a lady was saying that that's like a kind of new thing now, that they're saying that they rather dwell with a bear in the forest than to be with a man in the forest, which is a pack of nonsense. All right, because the whole thing about it, women need a man. All right, although they don't want to admit it, because why? The pride. How does the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25 and verse 16. It says, I had rather dwell with a lion and a dragon than to keep house with a wicked woman. You see that? A wicked woman. And these women that you see here, how you think they are?
Do we need men? Most answered very quickly, no.
All right, how you think they are? They are wicked. All right, because for them to like, they like the men who are on men. They like women who are on women. They literally put good for evil and evil for good. All right, because you see it many times when they out there on the highways. When we preaching out there, they passing with one of the male figures, and the man might want to stop and listen to us preach, but the woman does always have to be the one to pull them away, to drag them away from hearing the word. All right. because the scriptures going into to basically the Lord tabernacles is with men. Alright? So if the Lord tabernacles is with men, Yahushua walked the earth, and he had his disciples with him. All of them was men. Never in life you read the Bible and it says that some woman was in the midst of them preaching. It has nothing like that. Alright? And another thing too, just to add also, God is kind of rolling with the spirit there. I don't already have any precepts here, or whatever come to my mind through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Let's stay in the book of Ecclesiasticus. We'll go to verse 36. Alright? And I'll check this out. Because these women, they don't need a man, but hey, they say what they only ask the man say yes, they need a woman. Well, guess what? Let's look at this. This is Ecclesiasticus 36 and verse 24. It says, he that getteth a wife, alright, he that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, alright, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. So this is what these women are to be, a pillar of rest, not that kind of wajang kind of attitude and all these things, disrespectful, These women, they foolish, they knows nothing. Alright? They knows nothing. We will come back to the scripture very soon. Listen. I'm gonna get it on the next part. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 9 and verse 13. It says, a foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. Alright? Knows nothing. Let's read it in the NLT. It says, the woman named Folly is brash. She is ignorant and doesn't know it. Alright? So these women, they had an understanding, they pride, as you read the scripture earlier on, pride goes before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. All these women, you're gonna see them out there on the streets with nothing. Alright? With sackcloths on, mourning, asking and begging for help. Now let's get back into the scripture here. Ecclesiasticus 36 and 24. It says, he that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. And a man's supposed to have a woman as a pillar of rest, as a possession. Alright? Let's go in a little deeper and see and look up the word possession.
Possession.
Alright, possession. What do we have here? It says the state of having, owning, or controlling something. Alright? So a woman is a possession. So what do you think a man is to do? Yeah? Let that sink into all your brain. For you women who are at ease. Like it says here, ownership. Proprietorship. Alright, it's saying keeping, saying hold, Hey, you get the control. You get the Jeff here. Alright, you get the understanding here. You see where we're going with this. So these women, you know,
everything when things go bump
these women and them, you
in the
know,
night, he's the one that goes
they don't
downstairs.
understand. Alright, they don't understand. Why? Because they grew up, they grew up with what? Without a father. You know, and this is what Esau Edom, the so-called white man wanted. You know, he wanted the woman out, he wanted the men out the household, so the men would not help grow the children up. So this is the outcome of the mindset of these women today, because they don't have a male figure in the household. All right. So before you take the Lord out of your thoughts, and had a mention that you don't need a man, you know, you don't need this, you don't need that from him and whatnot, from any male figure. All right, just remember that is the men is the ones who brought all into this world. All right, as I said, as I mentioned earlier on in the video. All right, you have the male and female, the men that carry, you know, in their sacks. All right, and you women are basically like what, like a how to put it, like soil. All right, that's why all is so nourishing in that way, in that kind of way, you know. Or they like soil in a plant pot without any plant in it. All right, and the man, he has the seeds. So what the man will do now is plant that seed into the soil. And what does happen when it is what does happen when the soil, when the seed start to grow? You know, the roots come out, the roots wrap around and take hold of the whole plant pot. All right, and that those roots, it represents what? It represents sperm. And what going on there now? Just like how you could take when the plant get big enough, what you could do is hold the stem, the lower end of the stem of the plant, and you could try to rip it out of the plant pot. But when you take it out now, what does happen? You're taking out the whole soil, everything with it, with the roots holding onto the soil still. And this is how men sperm does basically take a hold of a woman, because it's something spiritually and also physically. All right, and that's why a lot of you women, you know, all their mind is not right, because all their monkey branching to different carousels. All right, this is what always be doing. So it's all kind of defile way, or let us be thinking. Why? Because that land is greatly polluted, it is defiled, as the scriptures goes into that also. All right, so we'll go back, let's get back Proverbs. I'll read off this and I'll end it there. All right, so it says here, Proverbs 9:13, it says, a foolish woman is clamorous, she is simple and knoweth nothing. All right, so you women, you know, as the scriptures say, tremble, you women who are at ease, because guess what, the time is very short, and this is the time for you Israelite women to wake up and turn back to your Bashem Yahushai. So with that, I will end it there. I went long enough. I'd like to give all praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rekah Kodash, and double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great milestone who rule well. Peace and salutation to the elect. Shalom and Abad Babol.